Yeah, so another episode of Dad Bod D&D where we are playing Tomb of Annihilation. And I don't know the episode number, so I'm not going to say it.
Just throw out random numbers.
47, episode 47.
Episode 47.
And we're going to start tonight with Vinny giving a recap of last week's game.
Oh, good lord. Well, we found ourselves at the top of the Flaming Finger.
Nope. Start over. Firefinger.
We found ourselves at the top of the lit up finger. And the burning finger. And there was like an alcove on top with a building inside that was filled with flames. And as we were trying to get in there, we were ambushed by a whole bunch of Terrormen.
Terrafolk.
Tarot persons.
Paterafolk.
That is not the preferred nomenclature, dude. And we put up a nice fight with them. We were able to suggest to one or two of them to join us. They weren't much help. They found a couple sticks. We all almost died. I think all of us at one point were close to zero. But we survived as we were making our way back down the Burning Finger.
I hate you so much.
Our guide fell like a whole fucking far way down, and we fell a slightly less far way down. We were able to, she was still living though. Vinny was ready to pick her body clean. And we left there, we made camp outside, and then we all decided to go to Camp Righteous to the west. I believe that's where we left off.
Yep. Yeah, so there were some intricacies in there, you know, getting to find out Azaka is a were-tiger. You did successfully rescue Jeffrey, which was a harbor boy.
Oh, yeah, that fuck.
Hey.
And you guys were wandering through the swamp when Victon ran face first into one of these guys. I think I can show you by... Maybe? Nope, didn't work. Just kidding. Okay. And that's where we'll pick up. So what do you guys want to do here in this swamp? And it is still raining.
Did they, I know I left early, but did they say anything to us before we left?
No.
Not that I remember.
Okay.
I remember it just ending with us meeting them, and that was it.
Alright. Well, Vinny's gonna kind of get his crossbow ready. Just in case anything goes down.
How many do we see?
You see 6.
Okay.
One is smaller than the other. Well, 2 are smaller than the other 4. So, like maybe a tiny form, much like a halfling or a gnome.
Can you kind of describe them? What do they look like?
Yeah. Anything standing out?
Yeah. So, they look like they're just humanoid figures standing in the swamp. Give me a perception check, actually. Whoever's in front.
Was that? I think that was me, right?
Yeah.
If the map is correct, I got one kind of right next to me.
Yeah, no, it's correct. You guys ran into it. So, Binks, you do see that they kind of have this, almost as if their eyes are rolled backwards, kind of look going on in their face. You do know that you do see they're kind of plants are growing on them. Yeah.
Have I ever ran into these before out in the jungle?
Give me a nature check. you have heard of statues that kind of are placed out here, but I mean, you can't place it exactly what these are. But you've heard of statues like placed throughout the jungles of Chult.
Alright, boys, keep yourselves on your toes.
I'm gonna ask the one closest to me. You guys sick of this rain as much as we are? Did I get a reaction out of them at all?
No.
Hey, and I'll kind of like wave my hands and see if they do anything.
No, no reaction.
Well, that was a wonderful conversation. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, let's keep going. I mean, if they're not gonna, they look pretty lifeless.
I mean, do they look like they're living, or do they look like statues?
Mm.
Like, I mean, can we get a little more description? Are they colored? Are they?
They're pale. They do look like they're maybe an organic material, but they're not breathing.
Nope.
I don't have time for this stuff.
It's just been fun. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
No.
So, which way were we headed? Were we headed down to the bottom right of the map?
Yeah, you're heading pretty much top left to bottom right.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of move and go in between these groups of three and just start heading like in
Okay.
the middle.
Okay. Victim, what are you doing? You're the next closest here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on my sword in preparation in case they attack, and just kind of follow alongside Binks, kind of right through them, head down towards that bottom right corner.
Okay, so as Victim, as you kind of step away from this, you do see one of these kind of like lurch at you and try and slam you. And then you step a little bit further, the second one tries to go, and you see them kind of come to life. And now they're kind of moving a little bit more than they were, as you know, they looked like they were just statues before. And they're just sitting here, kind of like lurking and ready to go. Okay.
So they took definite swipes at Victim.
Oh yes, definite 100% swipes.
I
I'll
feel
kind of.
Victim, you okay with that?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna kind of move off to the side a little bit, kind of in a surprised jump away, and just kind of yell at everybody, just say, "Hey, you guys! Two of these guys have swiped at me, so we should be careful." I don't know if I'm gonna try to attack them yet, though. They don't seem to be moving too fast, but they are starting to come alive, so keep yourselves on guard.
Hey, Vinny, you're one with the jungle. What are we doing?
Fuck if I know. I've never seen these before. I mean, my vote is just laying. Just cut them down to size. I mean, doesn't seem like they're moving that fast. We all back up. We all start throwing shit at them, shooting our arrows. Should be able to take them out pretty good.
They did attack first. I mean, logical.
I mean, I can show you how it's done if you want, and I'll take a shot at one of them.
Lead the way.
I'll take a shot at this one closest to Victim.
Okay. Okay, that hits.
Okay, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
That looked
So
easy enough. I'll take a longbow shot too. If we're not going to go to initiative, I'll take one at the same guy.
yeah, go ahead. Okay, yeah, that hits.
So,
So yeah, as you hit this thing, it just kind of, recoils a little bit, and then it lunges at Victim again, and you see all of them kind of start to move, and so they all take a few steps and collapse, and at that point is when we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
I told you guys to move back.
Okay.
I think it's too late to say we were just kidding.
Okay. Hold on just one second.
As I'll wait till you're ready.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, as the arrows pierced into this guy, does it look like flesh and blood coming out of it, or does it? Are we seeing more of plant matter?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Okay.
It doesn't. That's one thing that's bugging the shit out of me. I swear I read that in here. There it is. Okay, sorry. As you hit these, you do see like skin and flesh fall off, but you don't see any like blood or any like dust or anything.
No blood.
No blood, no dust. Okay, so let's start at the top here. Vinny.
Vinny's gonna move to about here, and then he's going to cast. He's gonna use this action to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Victim for undead.
Till spell ends, one willing creature tested protected against certain types. Protection grants several benefits. Disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed. Okay, perfect.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Guess I owe you again, don't I?
Actually, it says it's touch. I didn't realize that, so I would. God, I don't want to get in there.
Oh, I want to get in there. Oh, yeah.
Save it for later.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to that for now. I didn't realize it was touch. That was my bad. I'm going to just... I'm just going to take a shot at the same one I've been shooting at, this one right here. With my crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits.
11.
Okay. Binks, you are now in melee with this one up top. This
Just
small
that
one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna move back. I'm not disengaging or anything. I'll take the opportunity attack, but I want to back up.
Why is this token so goddamn big?
I don't know.
He's dead.
There.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you definitely get an opportunity attack against you. 20
Yeah, that hits.
for 3 damage.
Okay. No special stuff. That's rare. So I'm gonna, that one that we've already hit. I think it's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna longbow attack right at him.
Okay, that hits.
5 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, this one's looking beat to shit. Okay, so next one is gonna surround you, Victon. Victon, yours is also gigantic for some reason. Let's just make you a little bit smaller. It's just... There we go. And these are going to be... No, you saved that. So 6 to attack. Does that hit you?
No.
Okay, this one here is going to attack 9. Because it has a 9.
I won't do that anymore.
It does have advantage against you since it's flanking you. Okay, small one. How far can he get? Yeah, he can't make it to you guys. So he's gonna come down here. He's gonna 21 to hit. Hits. 9. Okay. So this one's going to slam you. 16, Victon?
No, I'm 18.
Okay. So as that one hits, goes to hit you, it releases this, and the zombie falls down. Okay, this one's going to come up and hit you as well, Victim.
Ooh. That
We
hurts.
gotta get him out of there.
10.
Okay.
Okay, Victim, you're up.
So I'm pretty well surrounded. So that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Good job, party.
I don't know. I don't know if you remember, but I don't know if they even let you, but you can disengage. You'll just lose all of your actions.
Yep. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and try and run through them up this way, and just kind of get closer to the party, kind of out of the way, so those with arrows can actually shoot.
Sorry, say that again?
I disengage and would like to run through the group up here to catch up with everybody else.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this little small one is going to amble towards Silver. I'm just going to put him on rails, by the way.
Okay.
Because you guys probably won't live through this if he's not in it. Does somebody want to control him?
I am not at all familiar enough with what he can and can't do to really be effective.
Well,
I feel like I could give it a good try.
Chill touch every time.
all right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. If you want to give them to me, I'll just chill touch the fuck out of everything.
Okay. Just one sec. Vinny Bloodgood, controlled by Vinny Bloodgood. Okay, so you should have control. You should be able to see his character sheet.
Yep.
And can you control his token too?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll initiative because he didn't do it, and then you'll go after this little one slams on Vinny.
Okay.
Okay.
This sheet really quick.
Yeah. 10 to hit. I don't think that hits.
That does not hit.
Okay. All right, Vinny, you are up again.
All right. The one that just came in close to us all. I think I'm gonna take a sharpshooter shot with him. So -5 to my attack.
Okay.
So 13.
Ooh, does that hit? Yes, that hits.
All right. So that's 25.
Okay. Yeah, you just catch it like right in the chest, and it just like a clean shot, like almost in the movie Death Becomes Her, where just this big old hole. But yeah, it's still standing. Binks.
I'm gonna tell Jeffrey, who's been like hanging on my shoulder, I'm gonna tell him to go run up to the stump up there, just kind of hide yourself.
What?
Don't move. Wait until we're done.
Sacrifice yourself, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, run.
This is what the party needs.
And this one in front of Silver, I'm gonna longbow sharpshooter. Shit, that's an 8.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Barely.
Why is it disadvantage?
No, it's
No,
-5.
sharpshooter.
Oh. I got you. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so then this one is going to be able to make it to there. It's going to 13 to silver.
Silver has exactly 13, so I think it's a hit.
Yeah. Oops, no. Forget that. 2 bludgeoning damage.
I do declare that hurt.
Okay, 12 to you, Victon.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, Victon, you are up, sir, and you are engaged with one small fucker.
All right, I'm gonna just grab my long sword and attack the fuck out of that guy and hope for the best.
Yeah, that hits, definitely. Okay. You just kind of slice a little bit of meat off the top there. Silver. Gentlemen, sir, you're up.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, this is gonna be really hard switching between British Aussie sort of ish.
It's down under.
And Foghorn Leghorn.
Really bad. You did a great job. Hey, camera, focus.
Okay, so Chill Touch is. Okay. Silver is going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Okay.
Uh,
So the target's base AC becomes 13 plus Dex. So what's your Dex?
So he's now 3.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Is Acosta in this?
Oh shit.
Or Azaka? Azaka, sorry.
Acosta.
She accosted me.
No, she's not. She's tired. No, she's in it. Totally. I don't know why you would think she's not.
We're gonna need her.
Because she's not in the turn order.
She was asleep and didn't catch up with the party. in
Oh,
time.
perfect. Okay, so she goes into 2 turns. All right, I'm going. Silver will use his movement to back up to about here, and he'll take those 2 opportunity attacks. God, I hope I don't kill him.
We will save him.
He only gets the 1 opportunity attack, right? No, is there 2 there?
No, well, he was here,
He was, yeah, right there.
so both of these would be in melee range.
19.
19 hits.
Whew, 3 damage, guys.
All right.
Okay, so next turn, the little flower that popped out, you see it kind of like just crawling along the floor here, and it comes into the center.
Oh God, here comes the poison.
Everybody within 30 feet make a wisdom saving throw.
Not good.
Oh boy.
So that's everybody except
Wait.
Silver.
Plant jizz.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Dude, we are so unwise.
Taka, get it together.
Okay, Binks. You are the only one that saves from this. But as this little flower kind of just comes into itself and then it just puffs out this yellow musk, if you will.
Plant jizz.
Victon, Vinny, and Azaka are charmed
By the plant.
by the
jizz.
plant jizz.
Can I see that?
You can see that they are.
I mean, as I was fighting it off, do I see them kind of change at all?
You see them kind of almost like they look like they're concussed, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. This guy's gonna just walk over here.
Oh god, we just gotta move as close as we can to it.
This one is gonna come here and try and hit Azaka.
So how do y'all feel about a war wizard?
Which does hit. So she takes 2 damage. And then she takes another wisdom saving throw. Okay, so Azaka is no longer charmed.
So you just can't attack the charmer.
You are friendly to the charmer.
But not to his buddies.
Creature charmed in this way does nothing on its turn except move as close as it can to the creeper.
Yeah.
Creature charmed by the
Oh,
creeper
yeah.
can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Yeah. So your guys' action while on your turn will just be moved to the creeper. You can't attack. You can make a saving throw at the end of your turn. Okay, so Zaka, apparently I missed her, is going to shape change into full were-tiger, so complete were-tiger. And she's going to bite and claw this one right here. Which, as you guys see it, she kind of like chews right on the top of this guy's head and then just comes across his back and rakes him. He falls down, but then he just kind of slowly stands right back up. Okay. All right. Oops, Vinny, I skipped you. Sorry, I was looking at the bottom and I thought the cursor was there. Vinny, you are
That's fine.
up.
Vinny kind of being dazed and confused and oddly attracted to the beautiful, beautiful stamens on this flower.
Oh, hey, baby.
He's gonna come in for a closer look.
Reminds me of Merle High Church. Okay.
Since it's the end of my turn, I get
Yes.
to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Huh.
And as you walk closer, you're kind of like, what the hell? And you're no longer charmed.
How the fuck I end up here?
Okay, Binks.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here. As I'm moving, I'm saying, Vinny, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm gonna take a longbow shot at the creeper.
Okay.
I don't know. It's real beautiful for a minute. It looked very pristine.
That hits.
Oh shit! Yeah. 6 piercing.
Okay, so as it just kind of hits the top of the petal. Okay, so now Vinny, you are no longer charmed. This zombie's gonna slam you.
Not to be a rule buster, but should he have taken an opportunity attack there?
No.
He was
Its
one away.
reaction was on silver.
Yeah.
It had already used its reaction.
But he was here, and this one was a man. I'm not.
No, your opportunity attack's a reaction. So he's absolutely right. So he.
Yeah, silver
Yeah.
was here and moved and took the opportunity attack from that one.
Gotcha.
So one reaction per round.
Gotcha. I understand. My bad.
Okay, so he slams you 15, Vinny. Vinny, 15.
15. I can't remember.
Fuck, can't remember.
That's my. Yep, that hits.
Okay, so 4 bludgeoning.
Right.
Slowpoke here is gonna come up here and try and slam you, Victon. 22. Okay, and make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, you are no longer charmed either.
Sweet.
Okay, this little baby's gonna also hit at you, Victon. 15.
Ow!
Shit.
These haven't hurt up until that one. All right, Victon, it's your turn,
That
buddy.
put me down real low on health. I don't think these rolls. I think we'll focus on healing myself, so I'm gonna rely on that.
Fuck you guys. I'm healing myself.
to get myself back up. I'm gonna use the full 20 points, so I'll put me back up to 26.
Okay. Anything else, Victor?
Did you fix your hit points?
I'm at 34.
Okay.
I'm at
Yeah,
turn,
yeah, I think
so
we
I think we
did.
did.
Yeah, you're good because I thought you said a full. I thought you said puts me up to a full 27, and I'm like that.
No,
I
sorry.
can't possibly be right. You're a paladin, and I have more hit points.
Now,
Yes, no, I think I rated that wrong. But yeah, so I'm back up to 24 points, or 26. That was my action, right? So I can't attack,
right.
but I'm probably going to want to move, try and move out of the way, but I'm probably engaged, so I have to be careful with that.
You're going to get hit by both these guys if you try and move away.
I'm just going to try and kind of stay where I am, keep my hand on my sword, and brace myself.
Okay. Now I said, boy, it's your turn.
Silver is going to attempt to chill touch this one right here.
Okay. It hits because Azaka's there. I'll give you flanking on that.
Okay. That's 7 points of damage.
So, as you hit it, it like freezes, falls down face first, and then stands right back up. Anything else?
Let me make sure I'm not missing anything.
So it froze and fell down and got right back.
Spell, powered spell. I don't know his info sheet is not very informative. I think that'll do it for me.
Okay. So, now I said, I think that'll...
I said, boy, I said.
Okay. Okay. So as it becomes the creeper's turn, you see that petal that you shot off Binks grow back. And he's going to smack you, Vinny, for 12, which does not hit.
No. Did
Okay.
I see that happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell to everybody. Gotta take down the flower first. Thing regrows.
Okay, Azaka. She's listening to you. Is going to take the attack from the musk zombie for 2 points. Sorry, Travis. And she is going to bite and claw this thing. What is its HP? Or its AC? Yeah, it definitely hits. So as she bites and claws, she's just ripping like petals off and, you know, the flower to shreds, taking 13 points of damage. Okay, the zombie's gonna move right up onto her and just stupidly just comes out and goes and like slams at her. That hits her for 9 points of damage. This next one is going to amble towards you, Silver, being the last one to hit it. Takes 18 for 2 points.
That does hit.
And Vinny, you are up, good sir.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The other character.
I gotta cut off I gotta get back on my other part of my brain. Vinny, for his action, he's going to now he's going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Victon. So they all have disadvantage, and he can't be charmed.
Nice.
And then Vinny is going to take the opportunity attacks, and he's going to move back in a straight line. Actually, what's my actual movement? Hang on, I want my full 30.
Oh, he didn't hear it. Okay.
Keep
1, 2,
paying
3.
attention, and you'll be hearing it a lot.
Shit, this is gonna hurt, Devin. Uh, 16, 7, and 10.
Okay, the 16 hits.
19 points of damage.
Oh, good gracious.
What the fuck was that?
That was the flower. So as you're walking away, just kind of wham, whips you.
Searing headache.
Binks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a knee. I'm gonna turn my longbow from going up and down to sideways like a gangster shot. I'm gonna sharpshooter at the creeper.
Okay.
Because everyone knows that's how bows work.
Yeah. So I'm going sideways. Fuck. 8.
That hits.
Oh yeah. So that's 16 damage.
Okay.
Still standing.
Oh yeah, it's still standing, buddy.
All right. Action surge. Second shot. With sharpshooter.
Okay.
Fuck. 5.
That does not hit.
Damn it.
Barely.
You're a gambler.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's going to come up here and hit you, Victon, for 17. He would have advantage, but since Devin cast Good and Evil, Protection from Good and Evil just has a regular shot on you. So 3 points of damage.
My AC is 18.
Oh, 18. God damn, son. All right, so 2 more on you. 20. Fuck
Oh,
you.
that's it.
Fuck your 18.
He has. Wait.
It hurt me.
Wait. He has.
But didn't he-
They have disadvantage.
He is
on
flanked.
on attack rolls.
He's flanked.
Oh, gotcha.
So normal attack. I literally just explained that.
I am trying to read two
I'm
character sheets
kidding.
tonight.
I'm kidding.
Welcome to my world.
I can't
Explaining
do this. I can't do it. Hands off.
I'm done.
Back next week.
I'm gonna pull a Chris and just quit.
So that was 15 points of damage, yes?
15 points of
Blame it on the
damage.
internet.
Fuck the fucking internet. All right, Victon, it's your turn.
God damn it, man.
You're so hurting, buddy. Welcome to being a tank.
So pwned.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna. God, if I try and run, I'm dead for sure. I'm going to just attack the one here on like the radar.
What happened?
Little blip, but
So
the
if
one
they
side of me.
so if they only get one reaction per round, both of the guys to your left and bottom have already taken their reactions because they took them against me.
There you go.
Oh.
So
You
you'll
only
only
take
take
one.
the one attack from the zombie on the bottom right.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm gonna disengage. Then I'm out. I'm
Well-
gonna try and get back here if I can.
Now hold on. If you disengage, you don't get attacked at all.
I don't get attacked. Oh,
So you can use your action to disengage and back up, or you can
You can
move,
take
take one opportunity attack, and do an action somewhere else.
or
I'm
you can
gonna-
do your action and then move and take the
Yeah.
So you
I'm
just
gonna
fight.
move over here, so I only have the one close to me.
Okay.
After that, I know that probably still gives me an opportunity attack, but then I'll use my attack and slash that guy.
Yeah, that's a 6. Okay. So yeah, you slash this guy for 9 points of damage, and it just like cuts a slice into his face. Silver.
Okay.
I said, no, I was trying to put them boys to bed.
So let me figure out how his shadow sword works. Do you know?
What?
It's just my shadow sword is just my weapon, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Is he a warlock?
He's a shadow sorcerer.
He's a sorcerer.
Oh.
He's going to bend down and find a shadow nearby under some leaves, and pull forth his shadow sword from it. And he's going to take a swipe and a stab at or just a slashing stab with the shadow sword.
At the one directly in front of him?
Yes.
Okay, so that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, so again, you cut this one like in half, and it falls down. And as it falls down, it just kind of like reseals itself and stands back up.
Yep. We got to take out the flag. We have
Okay, so this flower is gonna take a smack. It's gonna reach back and just. Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
No.
Okay. So yeah, went to go smack Azaka, but she kind of like dodges quickly out of the way. But after its turn, you see it kind of just regrow some of its plant back.
Yeah, we gotta concentrate our attacks.
So Azaka's gonna bite and slash back at this thing. She just digs into it after getting that lash swiped at her. It's hurting though. Okay, so then this zombie is going to slam Azaka for 18, which is gonna hit. And then this one's gonna slam you, Silver, for 14, which doesn't hit with your mage armor. Kind of hits off that, that glowing shield you have around your body. Vinny.
Right. Vinny for his special. Vinny for his bonus attack, he's going to use his Slayer's Prey.
Slayer's Prey now?
And he's going to do it on the flower. So on my attacks, I get 1d6 more damage. I'm going to roll it every time.
On the flower, okay.
Yep, on the flower.
Yep.
14.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Alright, that's 10. 15 total.
Okay. So yeah, this thing is just like this little bulb that's left. It's hurting really bad. Binks.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Now come in, longbow shot, regular shot.
That hits.
Oh shit. 11.
Okay. How do you want this thing to die?
Oh yeah.
I want to. Does it have like a stem coming up, or is it more like a fern and kind of spread out?
It's more like a. So imagine this thing having like vine legs, and it being a flower, like a blooming flower.
Okay. Yeah, I want to aim right for like the center of that bloom and just kind of obliterate it. And see petals go flying.
Okay. Yeah. So as you hit it, it just like a puffball goes. And it's gone. So as that leaves the field, you see 1, 2, 3 fall. There's still 2
You see that?
standing.
That counts as 4 for me, Vinny. 4 kills.
I think we're counting damage. I did most of the damage. You know what? Take them. They're a bunch of fucking plants.
I need to catch up.
Congratulations, you killed a flower.
So yeah, that's what you see.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Nice. Right in the center of that little petal.
Okay.
Right in its plant vagina.
Yeah.
Okay. So as it's this one's turn, it's going to slam you, Victon.
Nope.
15 is a nope.
Come on and slam.
But
Welcome to your channel.
But
A big bow.
as it slams you, the bulb kind of like retracts from its head, and it falls down. All right, Silver.
hey, make the picture. Sorry.
Hey,
So
my
if
shit
I-
worked.
So remind me, if I'm in melee combat range with one thing and I do a ranged attack on another, it's a disadvantage, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Alright. Silver's gonna stay right there and just keep slashing at it with his shadow sword. And as he does it, he's gonna say, we really need to hurry up and take out that flower. I'll hold this one busy.
Okay, so finally, as you hit this thing, you cut it in half again, and it doesn't move. All right.
Or I'll just kill it. That works too.
So Azaka is going to kind of pounce on this guy. Where's her character sheet? Why is that not a spell? So she's gonna bite and claw. Oh my god. Do you guys see that? That's 3 crit ones in a row.
Oh,
Oof.
Oof.
Okay, so that doesn't happen. She's so worried about trying to get this thing, she just can't do anything. Now, as we hit the top of the cycle, you guys, everybody give me a perception check.
There you are. I rolled her shit tonight.
Silver,
They were
you see the swamp.
Guy's not here.
You see the swamp starting to move, and slowly out of the swamp and just covered in like the swamp goo and moss and shit, you see bodies start to kind of raise up.
oh my god.
Like just floating, or like I guess I don't see it.
No, they went from like laying into the swamp, laying down, to just standing.
Fellas, I believe there's something in that water with y'all.
oh shit.
Do we run? Fuck.
Okay, Vinny, you're still up.
Okay. Vinny's going to move. He's gonna take a shot at the flower.
Okay, that
23.
hits. Okay. All right, Binks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at the flower.
Okay, that hits.
7.
Yeah, you just, as both of you guys just kind of, let loose your arrows, you just see puffs of, flower jizz.
Okay, and then I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna move. For some reason, I can't move my token. But I'm gonna move back, grab Jeffrey, and start to back up even past Vinny.
Okay.
I need to refresh roll 20, so I'll move in a second.
Okay.
Stand your ground, boys. Stand your ground. We got this.
Okay, so this zombie is gonna like shamble towards Victon, and it's gonna take a slam at you for 10. I don't think that hits. Wait, wait, hold on. There's one north of you, so that's a crit. 8 points of damage, please.
Shit.
Okay, so this one's gonna come here, slam Silver for 11. That does not hit. This one up top is going to slam you for 6, Victon.
Rip.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You're not dead. You're just
Yeah.
unconscious.
So as the zombie just comes up overhead and just BAM! Smashes Victon. He just kind of falls down. And you see his body slump. This one's going to slam Azaka for 16. That definitely... She's flank, so that's going to be a crit. So it definitely hits. Victon, death saving roll, please. Okay, that's 1 success. Silver, you are now in melee with the zombie right in your face.
I'm gonna take another swing with my shadow sword.
That definitely hits. Okay. So you just cut a huge piece of meat, like from here down, straight off. Okay, Azaka is going to focus on the plant. Both of those hit. And you just see more tear to shreds. This zombie's going to engage with Azaka. And slam. For 4. Okay, Vinny.
right, I'm taking another shot at the flower.
The fuck? You guys got lucky because I didn't put the flower in turn initiative. Alright. Yeah, go ahead.
16,
Definitely hits.
11 points.
And you just pedals left and right on this thing. Binks.
So the flower is still up and running.
Yep.
All right, longbow sharpshooter to the flower.
Oh! He just
Roll that damage.
So 20. Well, that's double. Is that
That
10
rolls
is the
it.
total?
Yeah, that rolls it.
Okay.
Plus another 10.
Plus another 10.
Do you want that one to die?
Yeah, same spot. I'm found the weakness.
And just
Right to the plant vagina.
plant's vagina. Okay.
I am gonna back up 10 more feet.
Okay, so this zombie. He's gonna come to you, Silver. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh. 8
Ugh.
points of damage, please. And then this one's gonna lean down and munch on you, Travis. So take -5, so you're -8, and an automatic death saving roll, please.
Whoops.
Or an automatic fail, sorry. So you're 1 and 1. Okay,
Oh, sorry. Automatic.
and then this one is going to slam at Silver for 22.
Not -100.
I'm way dead. Okay, and then the last one here is going to slam Azaka, which does hit for 5. Okay, Victon, death saving roll, please.
Come on, buddy. Shit.
Okay, you are at 2 fails.
Yes, I am.
On death. All right, we gotta figure this out.
Oh my god.
Silver, you got a potion somewhere in that?
I don't have shit.
Well, see if he's got anything listed.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't have a bag. I don't think he's ever used one. I think we all had one. I don't think he's ever used it. I know Vinny has.
We've used some.
I gave mine to Jeffrey, so
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Helpful. very, very helpful.
hey. I'm role playing my character.
I got you, Travis. You're not dying yet, buddy.
Don't you go dying on me.
Let me see.
If I do, I do. I'll come up with a new character.
Okay, I really don't have anything.
Okay.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. All right, Silver is going to take the he's going to take the opportunity attack, and he's going to slide to here. And as he does, he's going to jump in the air, bring his fist down on the ground, and he's going to shatter. So everyone in a 10-foot radius. Is it everyone or is it?
Well, let's look at that.
Let me make sure it's not.
Each creature centered in a 10-foot sphere.
Okay, never mind.
Can you use a spell point to do the? I forgot what it's called. Never mind,
Shaping?
go ahead. Yes, so you don't attack friendly guys.
How does that? I don't know how that works with sorcerer.
I don't know if he has. He would have had
He's got sorcery points, so I can use a sorcery point to shape it, right?
Yeah, but there's just he would have had to chose that, and I don't know if he did or not.
That is the shaping is a class. Sorcery points. Let's see what we can use. Sorcery points on.
Careful spell. When you cast a spell that forces other creatures to make a saving throw, you can protect some of those creatures from
Yeah.
the spell's force.
Yep, that would be this. Everybody has to take a Constitution save. All right, so I'll use one of my sorcery points. I'll run in, smash the ground with my fist, and cast Shatter on the 3 zombies.
Okay. Ooh, that's a shitty roll.
Well, the 11. Yeah, I had a natural 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spell DC is 13.
Yeah, so 1 passes. Do you take half if you fail?
Non-magical object that's being at half as much damage on a successful.
Okay. Alright, so Azaka is going to move up to you, Victon. She's going to take the 2 slams from the zombies. Which one of those hits? And she's going to give you the potion that she has. And you regain 7 hit points.
Yeah, buddy, back up.
And then
That puts me at -1.
no, you're just 7 from 0.
7.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it puts me at 7. Okay.
Yeah, so this one's going to run back to Azaka, flanking her, taking -4. Okay. Vinny.
Oh, good lord. Vinny is going to... He's going to use another spell slot. He's going to cure wounds on himself. 6 points.
Okay.
Christ almighty. I think that's it.
Okay. Binks.
I'm gonna move over. Oops, wrong one. There we go. I'm gonna move over to here. How does this zombie in front of Victim look?
About... He would be bloodied.
Vinny's gonna yell at you, "Little help here, boy. I feel real bad here, man."
So how does this one look, and how does this one in front of Vinny look?
Not damaged.
Okay.
About bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna take a longbow shot at the one in front of Victim.
Sorry.
Ah,
Rude.
fuck.
Okay, roll a d20 for me.
Told you should have attacked the one on me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shit's gonna get real.
Okay, so as Vinny's kind of mocking you as you miss this shot, you feel like you lose your confidence for the entire rest of the fight, and you now have disadvantage on every attack.
Fucking boy.
Every attack.
Sweet.
It actually works. I think Vinny's getting really pissed off.
Okay, so Vinny, this one's gonna come back to you and just slam its fist back into you.
God. I
4
had a plan,
points.
man.
Alright, 4 points.
Okay, this one's gonna run up to you, Vinny, and
Oh, fucking
I say we're gonna die.
no!
he's gonna slam you for 7 points.
I'm at 0!
Okay,
Motherfucker.
so this one's gonna see that Azaka's in its way, and it's gonna slam her for 20, which is
This is all Chris's fault. Chris's fault. This is all his fault.
it's gonna slam Silver for 11. Not enough. Victon, you are back up, sir.
Sweet. So I'm just going to two-handedly slash my sword at this water zombie right above me.
Okay. So out of that pure anger, you just slice. That definitely hits. Go ahead and give me damage. Oh man. As you just come up and over the top of this thing, it just is sliced in twain.
Oof.
It falls down dead, lifeless.
Wheat.
Silver. Is my camera all fucked up? Thanks, guys. Hey, thanks.
It's been going in and out. It hasn't been staying like that.
Sorry, I'm worried about dying here.
Fuck you, camera.
All right, Silver is going to take a swing with his shadow sword at the one on the bottom. No.
This is horrible, man.
No.
All right, roll that beautiful D20 footage. Oh my god. This is great. I mean, I'm having fun. 34.
This hurts so much.
So, as you go to attack, you kind of slice and shoot at this thing, and your shadow sword just dissipates, which mechanically does nothing because you can just recall it.
Phew.
The roll was you drop your weapon, which Azaka, seeing that you're in trouble, is gonna run up here and take the slam from this guy. So -4. Which one's most dead? She's gonna slash and bite the almost dead one here. Nothing dies.
Oh, Theo.
Okay, so last zombie's gonna go ahead and hit Theo for 9. Does not hit. Vinny, death saving roll, please.
All right, I got this.
Okay.
Okay, so that is one success.
God damn it.
Binks.
Alright. Longbow, the one next to Azaka and Vinny. Yes, and that's going to be a beguiling arrow.
Okay,
So it takes...
go ahead and roll the longbow damage too. So 14, 29.
So it takes...
Oops.
Was that
Ignore
23?
that.
It has to make a wisdom saving throw. And that does not pass, so he is charmed, I believe, by Azaka.
Well, so he dies and then he comes back
Okay.
to life. So he dies and comes back to life. So the charm effect doesn't work,
Okay.
but he's back to life.
I live, I die, I live again.
Yeah, exactly.
Witness me!
Live, die, repeat. He's gonna slam Azaka. Jesus, she is fucking beefy, dude.
Yeah.
And then she's going to slam Silver for 21 for 4 points.
She's what we refer to in the biz as plot armor.
Okay, Victon, you, sir, are still alive. Barely.
Yes.
Barely.
Barely. So I'm gonna run over to this guy here, and I'm going to again double-handed slash this son of a bitch. Still super pissed about that.
That hits. Okay, so you just cut this giant chunk out of this guy. Silver Ray Vern. One north of you is hurting really bad. One below you is just bloodied.
All right.
All right.
God, this is so hard. I believe I will pull out my rapier and take a swing at the one on the bottom.
Okay. That hits. One at the bottom.
Not the bottom. Sorry, the top. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you man, you just slice it and it's gone. Okay, Azaka is gonna bite Claw. Let's both hit for 15. Fuck is this at? What's the save? That's it. So, yeah, let's say that one dies. Okay, so Vinny, death saving roll, please.
All right. Ooh,
You're at 1-1, right? Yep.
1-1, yeah.
Okay, Binks, you only have one zombie left up.
Yeah, longbow.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah. 8.
Okay, so yeah, you just kind of chunk its shoulder off. It's still standing. He's gonna slam Silver for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Victon, that zombie is hurting. I'll tell you that.
Yep. So I'm gonna run over to it, and I'm going to slash that son of a bitch again.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Just being Travis, how do you want to kill this thing?
I want to slice this guy in half from like the shoulder down towards the waist, kind of diagonally.
Okay, so yeah, just all that anger from falling down and having to be picked up. You're kind of embarrassed and trying to look tough in front of your friends. You just take your sword as hard as you can, and you just slice this, and both parts just split. And one goes to that side of the swamp, one goes to that side of the swamp, and it falls down dead.
Hell yeah!
That was hairier than my uncle's back.
And we are out of combat. So at this point, let's take a quick 10-minute break.
What you got there? A peanut butter sandwich?
Oh, it's a cheese quesadilla.
Ooh, that instantly sounds amazing.
The late night cheesecake. Yeah.
It's pretty damn delicious.
Dude, that's our go-to end of the pay period when we don't have any food in the house. We've always got tortillas and cheese.
So okay, so back into the game. We are. Let me just make sure everything's unmuted because I fucked up last time. So, as that last zombie is just split in two by the fucking wrath of Victon, Vinny is still lying dead or unconscious.
I'm what, 1-1? Yeah.
Anybody got anything? I'm dry.
I would assume that I could use my cure wounds on them.
You have cure wounds? Do
I
it.
do.
Yes.
So I will run over to Vinny and I will use cure wounds.
It's not mapped. It's not mapped.
Maybe that's the issue.
D8 plus your spell modifier.
Yeah, just 1d8.
What's your spell modifier? It should be top right-hand corner of the spell sheet.
It is 4.
4, so 10.
10.
Why is it not in?
So as Vinny comes to, he's gonna stand up and brush himself off. And he's gonna immediately turn around to
Here it comes.
Banks. He's gonna turn around to Banks. He's gonna grab him by the shirt, and he's gonna kind of push him back a little bit. And he's gonna say, "Next time I tell you I need help, you better fucking help. Do you understand?"
This is some Iceman and Maverick shit right here.
Okay, Travis, you now have cure wounds on your attack. By the way,
Alright.
okay, I fixed that for you.
Get your hands off me. 1, 2. Victon was about to lie dead over there with 2 people around him. I owe him a whole lot more than I owe you.
He also had the fucking tiger bitch over there to help him.
Well,
I'm out here with my ass in the wind, looking for some help here.
hey,
Azaka is gonna be like, "Hey, we made it. We're okay. You did fall. I mean, I'm not judging you, but you did fall.
Judging me? Judging me?
I mean, I don't know if you saw me, but I took out like 7 of these things and you fell. I
Well-
mean, you fell. I'm sorry.
I took out 4 in one shot.
I mean, I know, Binks. You and me probably did the most.
I did a whole lot of dying and a little bit of help.
Hey, Vinny, hey, let's just, we're here. We lived. We'll move on. I'm fine. You're fine.
Whatever.
Hey.
He's gonna kind of just start walking away and look and see if there's anything amongst all the bodies worth picking up.
So as you start to look through the bodies, the best thing you find is some rotted like leather armor that is just nasty.
No, trash.
And you find some body parts, maybe some bones and some meat.
Anything special about the armor?
No, it's just like holy shit armor.
Torn, ripped, and
Yeah, even if it were magical, you would assume that it's just garbage.
alright.
And
I want to look at one of those flower pods a little closer.
okay,
Can we what's a short rest? Is it an hour or is it 15 minutes?
I always do 15 minutes.
Alright.
I mean, technically it's an hour, but I shorten it to 15.
Alright. So I'm gonna go just sit on this log over here. And I'm just kind of mumbling to myself like, fucking people, I don't know what fucking here. And I'm just gonna use my hit points or my temporary or my hit dice.
Yeah, and Jeffrey's gonna be sitting over there like, oh, guys,
No, shut your fucking
Hey.
mouth. I don't want to hear a word from you.
well, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Binks. You guys really kicked some ass out there. I mean, I see why Syndra picked you.
Yeah, why'd she pick you?
Because I'm good with a bow. Take out 4 guys in one shot.
Not you. Why'd she pick you? Looking at Jeffrey.
Well, I mean, I'm normally I'm good at just stealing stuff. I mean, we on the streets were able to, in and out of places real quick, and we'd be grifters in the area here, and any travelers come, we'd be able to pretty much get all their belongings just real quick.
Okay. So
We made a good living.
So steal yourself a clue, and the next time there's a fight going on, fucking help. Do something.
Well, I mean, I'm almost dead, so the sooner you can get me to like a town and actual healing, that would be great. But seeing as you're king shit over here.
Jeffrey, just relax, okay?
Sorry. I mean,
Yeah, it's okay.
he does seem like he is full of himself a little bit.
Tensions are high. Let's just take a break. Get our wits back together, and we got to move on.
And Azak is gonna be like, I'm gonna suggest we take a long rest here because I don't know how much more we could take.
Didn't we just take a long rest?
It's probably mid-afternoon, so you traveled for like 3 days until you kind of came into the swamp area.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like,
Fast forward.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the rest could be good.
I mean, I'm fast forwarding travel a little bit, but you're like mid-afternoon.
If that's the case, then I wouldn't have used my hit dice. I would have just used my long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think that's a good idea. It might be good. It might be good for us all to catch a little bit of sleep and maybe get out of our grumpy attitudes.
I do want to check out one of those flower pods. I don't want to touch it. I just want to kind of like look at it, see if there's like a bulb or a spore sac that I can maybe take out.
You want to touch the sack, Chris?
I will touch the sac. Well, no, I don't want to touch it. Yeah, I want to look at it first.
I mean, judging by how you shot it, you kind of obliterated it. There's some kind of like pollen left in the area that you shot it, so it kind of just shot out this yellow musk that it is, and just it has an area surrounding it of just this yellow that floats at the top of the swamp.
Okay, but nothing in like a great concentration.
No, not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I mean, there's some like vines and leaves and stuff, but
I just probably don't want to touch that. Okay, so we taking a long rest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Jeffrey's gonna be like, I mean, I don't really need it, but
Jeffrey, be seen and not heard, okay?
I swear on my mother, if you say one more word for the rest of the night, I'm throttling you.
I mean, can I talk, or are you just wanting me not to say?
What part of that do you not understand? Don't say another word. Hey, I don't want to hear from you.
Well, maybe you should just.
All right.
Jeffrey, sit down.
I was making a move towards him. I'll pull myself up short.
Azaka's gonna step
Jeffrey.
between you and Jeffrey and be like, "Whoa, hey, calm down there, big man. Hurting on a simple guy. I mean, it's just calm down."
Hey, let's go to sleep. We need to sleep this off.
Yes, we do.
Okay, who is taking first watch?
I will take first watch if any needs his rest.
Oh snap! Okay, second watch.
I'll take it.
I'll take third.
Okay. Azaka's like, I will take third as well.
Uh-oh.
Okay. First watch. Travis, give me a perception check. Ooh, 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 ooh,
My first good
ooh.
roll of the night.
Look at that. So Travis, just being like fresh out of battle, your adrenaline's still surging. You're just sitting there like, oh, what? Because off of that hitch. I mean, you see some like various swamp creatures kind of moving around, maybe a couple toads every once in a while. But as, you know, the night kind of progresses, the rain finally stops, and it becomes a relaxing night.
And Binks took second watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just tell Binks that it was an uneventful night. There's some creatures stirring around in the waters, but nothing to be concerned about. Nothing of interest. It was a smooth night so far.
All right. Thanks, Victor. Sleep good, okay?
Thanks, sir. Good luck with the watch.
Yeah. So as I begin my watch, I want to look at Vinny and see, is he fast asleep? Is he sleeping pretty hard?
Oh yeah, he's out.
Okay. I want to take 2 of the 4 gems I got from the tower, and I want to put them inside where just one of his pouches or pockets.
Ooh.
And I want to pick the 2 that are like the shabbiest looking,
Okay.
and just kind of slip them in there as kind of an apology or a truce, we can say.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand with advantage.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
Okay. Yeah, you slide him in there pretty good. He kind of like a little bit, and then he's just back out.
And I give him a little pat and sleep tight.
Okay, give me a perception check as well. Okay. I mean, same swamp creatures. You kind of hear the bugs chirping, the frogs croaking a little bit. You hear some crickets out there. Nothing happens.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good watch.
Next watch is Azaka and Vinny. You waking them up?
Yeah, I'll walk over to Zaka and wake her up first.
Oh, Jesus! Is it time already?
Yeah. Everything's quiet.
Perfect.
I'll let you.
Can you wake up?
I'll let you get
Can you wake up, Vinny?
Oh, you making me do it? Yeah, I'll wake him up. So I go over there and just tap him on the shoulder a little bit. Hey,
What?
time for your watch, Vinny.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay.
So these gems, are they heavy? Like, would he feel that there was?
I mean, they're like rocks, so you would definitely, if you're checking your pockets, know they're there. But they may not be heavy enough for you to be like, oh shit, what was just added?
Okay. I really don't know that he would notice right away.
Okay, so that's her perception check.
Is there a reason you decided to take this with me?
Tensions are high. I just wanted to make sure, our friend Jeffrey makes it through the night.
You know I won't really kill him, right? Maybe rough him up a little bit.
Well, I mean, I wanted to prevent that, right? I mean, he's just a kid. Why would you want to rough up a kid now?
I don't know. I just got this feeling that like everybody should be pulling their weight.
Well, I mean,
all I feel like we're doing is pulling his weight.
I mean, we did find him tortured and beaten and starving.
And we gave him one of our very scant healing potions.
Well, healing potions don't mend, like lacerations and breaks and bruises, right?
I thought that's exactly what they did.
I mean, I understand what you're saying here, but he's just a kid. I'm not heartless.
No, well, I'm trying my best to make sure that I don't become heartless.
Well,
You catch my drift.
well, then maybe we don't attack kids. Good start, I would say.
That was a play on words. I'm trying to not die and end up without a heart. It wasn't my best, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to say I'm looking out for myself.
I get it. And she just kind of like looks off into the, into the night and kind of just ignores you.
Alright. I'll just kind of, not stomp, but I'll kind of just like walk around the perimeter and stuff and hum around the mulberry bush to myself.
Okay, give me a... Yep. So as you're kind of walking around... As you're walking around, you do notice something. You notice Binks's little friend, the Chewinga, digging around in his backpack.
Ow!
On Binks's backpack,
Yeah.
I look at it,
Son of a bitch.
I pull out a copper coin, and kind of ping it in his direction, and I just keep walking.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with it, or you just that and you leave it alone?
I'm leaving it alone.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay. So night goes by without a hitch other than the Chewinga. Azaka didn't see it, so she didn't see you fling the coin either. So morning comes, roosters start crowing. The jungle roosters.
Which are probably poisonous and covered in teeth on the outside.
Great, they're great roosters. I mean, just fun to be around. Yeah, so the sun starts to rise. Zaka starts kind of kicking everybody. She puts more sticks on the fire, and it's starting to blaze at this point. And she's starting to get breakfast cooked.
I'll take the cooking.
I mean, I'm literally already doing it. I'm okay.
Alright, just try and do something nice. It's fine.
I mean, I don't need you to man cook for me.
I'm not.
How? Okay, here. Sorry, Vinny. Sorry. How about you go catch some of the toads that we saw or heard in the swamp?
Yeah, I was actually, before you said she was cooking, I was actually going to ask if I could look for some snakes or some fish or salamanders kind of in the swamp that I could grab so we could cook them in the morning.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Okay.
How far off does Vinny walk?
Vinny?
I'm staying within eyesight of the camp. I'm like what we see on the map. I'm probably just kind of hanging around here, seeing if I can't grab any local wildlife or any plants that I know are edible, and try and scrape together a meal.
Okay. You do. I mean, so the swamp is pretty much all around. You do find Jesus. What is happening?
Find Jesus.
You find Jesus. No, you do find a couple frogs that are pretty fat and easy to catch. But you don't find a ton of food. But you do find something.
Okay. So I'd probably come back to camp and start cooking the frogs. With maybe some of the rations and stuff we have.
Okay, so Zaka's gonna be like, "Huh, those look pretty good."
Yeah, they're an old family recipe.
Your
Not really.
old family cooks frogs?
No,
I mean,
it's a turn of a phrase. It's just.
I got your joke again. And she then just goes deadpan face.
I'm just gonna turn back to my cooking.
Okay.
So do we know how far out from Camp Righteous we are?
We're about, I don't know, we're about 2 days.
Okay.
Hopefully we kind of steer clear of some of these fucking flowers again, right?
Yeah, if we see them, let's just leave them be. Go around, skirt around them, and get moving.
Ooh, the hex loading screen. This is just like looking at pictures back on the internet back in the day.
Dude, this is man. Some of these pictures are huge, and I think that's the part of the problem with the Firefinger picture.
Yeah.
So we are going to say you guys are like balls deep in the jungle here. Balls. So a couple hours go by, food's ready. Azaka's gonna stand up and say, "Well, I think we're ready to go." And she starts stamping the fire out. And at this point, she has returned to her human form.
Yeah, I think we should move.
Probably for the best.
Okay, so as we're doing this, we're gonna just fast forward through the day part and just do night perception checks. So as you guys travel through the jungle, it is almost exactly the same scene over and over again. You just see just giant trees and the ropes and the vines and the shit you normally see. Fortunately enough, you guys do not come across any undead. You don't see any zombies kind of ambling around. But so you guys make camp for your first night. How do you guys want to sleep and make your, watch parties, if you will?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do second.
I'll stick with third.
So where does he want to take any?
Yeah, Silver will take the fourth watch.
Okay. So first watch, Binks, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nothing ever happens on the first watch.
Quite right, you are. So you guys make it out of the swamp, your first day of travel, and it's a little bit, hardier ground. So you do, on your first watch, you do see a few, little night creatures running around. All goes off without a hitch. Second watch, Victon.
There you go.
Okay. Again, second watch without a hitch. No issues. Vinny.
Alright. I figure I'll do like I did last time and kind of look around for anything worth stabbing, cooking. Perception check for the watch. Survival check for the food.
Okay, so yeah, this time you're kind of just doing your little paces around the camp again. You know, a little stealthier this time. You're able to actually catch a monkey, so you caught and killed the monkey.
Monkey brain.
Yeah, so it's a good size, enough meat for everybody. Silver, fourth watch.
Okay.
Okay. Again, without a hitch. No issues. You guys wake up. Fire's going. Zaka's like tending to the fire. She's getting some branches, putting it on there, making it a little bit larger during the day when you're not sleeping. You're all awake. Do you cook and eat said monkey?
Yep. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone back to bed because I would have already had my 8 hours from the first 2 watches, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I probably would have just stayed up through Silver's watch and skinned the monkey and prepped it for food, and then got the fire and the skillet and all that ready in the morning.
Okay. Yep. So you cook monkey up. As long as like, wow, whew, I haven't eaten this well in the jungle in a while. Good catch.
Vinny, do we owe you gold for that monkey?
No, I needed to eat anyway.
Alright.
This is just
Making sure we're square.
this is just something I'm good at. So my contribution to the party. But dig in, it's not bad actually. Little stringy, but a little muscly, but all in all pretty good.
And Zaka's gonna turn to you, Victor, and be like, I don't want to sound, like racist or anything, but I mean, what is a normal feast for, Dragonborn?
God damn. We've grown a lot of our own, greens and crops for kind of side dishes, but for the bulk of it, it's whatever meat we can find.
So you're an omnivore then, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, and we usually need quite a bit of meat to fill our energy needs throughout.
She kind of grabs your arms and goes, I can tell.
And I'll just kind of gently brush her hand off of my arm a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Vinny's gonna roll his eyes as he's cooking the monkey meat and stuff.
Oh, are you... Vinny, I'm sorry, are you... Do you want me to touch your arms? Because, I mean, I don't think you've earned that yet.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice my lack of giving a fuck was that obvious.
Well, I mean, I have noticed, I've been with these guys a little bit longer than you have, and I have noticed that your lack is there.
Well, what can I say?
I mean, are you all about money? I mean, what drives Vinny? What is Vinny after?
I don't know. I like my independence. I definitely like money. Life's too short to live it without. And I'm very happy getting every gold I can and spending it all.
Well, money and independence, you'll get the money from here, I would imagine, but you're not getting your independence from here. What really drives Vinny to be Vinny? What are you after?
I don't know. I guess. I mean, do I have to have something driving me? I mean, I kind of just take every day as it comes. Like, I don't think I don't have a grand mission or a major goal I'm trying to accomplish in my life. I'm just living it to the best I can. I was in the military once. well, no. Realized I don't really like being told what to do. Hell, I don't even really like people that much. That's how I end up out here in the jungles. It's quiet most of the time. Plenty of stuff to eat, and I make a little gold off of what I kill. I mean, I don't really have a driver, you know. Enough gold to get a woman when I get into town. Bed for the night.
Vinny,
I do have a dream. I mean, I'm not from Chult. And where I'm from, back in Beirut, I think I've killed just about everything there is to kill out there. So when I heard about these giant lizards, these dinosaurs, thought it might be kind of fun to bag one. You know, one of the ones that's the size of a house that you guys ride on.
Well, I mean,
Like a wild one.
I mean, they're definitely out here. I mean, you can hear them in the distance. We fortunately haven't. You know, I understand that's your big game trophy, but fortunately we haven't encountered any yet.
Well, that's a matter of perspective. You know, trophy like that's worth dying for. Just you and the beast.
You and the beastie.
Vinny, I got a question for you. Did you not learn any idea of camaraderie or teamwork while you were in the army?
No, they pretty much kicked me out.
Azaka does chuckle. She's like,
Certainly.
It's not surprising, but I mean, back at home, the only thing I ever had were the Harbor Boys. And the closer we stuck together, the further we made it, and the more easier we were able to survive. And you can, I just imagine that you can leave this party anytime. I don't know that we can provide what you're looking for. If you're looking for the biggest trophy, that's not going to be here. But Jeffrey is all I have right now, and I'm gonna make sure that Jeffrey gets to a place where he is safe and taken care of, because that's what the Harbor Boys do. That's what we look after each other. And that has to be known, or I think our time together is almost through. And there's a lot of fear in Binks's face right now as he's kind of stepping up, trying to be the man and stand up for himself. The conversation back at the swamp has kind of been eating at him a little bit.
All right. Listen, get your pubic hairs out of the tangle. This pains me to say. I'm sorry. Okay. That.
you just hear Azaka.
I'm sorry. All right. Listen. I'm doing the best I can. This is the first time in about 5 years I've spent more than a night with a group of people, other than the ship ride over. And even then, I was drunk off my ass to even make it through that. I'm doing the best I can. That's all I'm saying.
I think behind that tough exterior, you do have actual feelings and emotions.
Are you the mediator?
I really don't know that I would go that far.
Vinny, I think our last encounter proves that we need a shot as true as yours in order for us to survive out here. I mean, one can only sneak around and set traps for so long before they come up against something that's bigger than themselves and smarter than themselves.
Well, you don't come out into these jungles without knowing that's your end. It'll happen when it happens. But until it happens, I'm going to do everything I can to stay alive. And as long as I'm with you guys, I'll do what I can to keep you alive too. We happy? Do we want a hug? Would you like a hug?
I'll take a hug.
I'll go up and give Victim a hug. There.
Jeffrey
Right.
Jeffrey joins in that hug.
So as I've got my arms around Victim,
Jeffrey comes between both of you. I knew we could do this, guys.
as I've got my arms around Victim, my fists kind of clench onto him a little bit, and I give him like a pat.
Like hard-handed almost.
Just try, just let him.
No rhythm to it.
And,
Well, boys. Boys, now that you're done hugging, are we ready to move on with our day?
please,
I'm ready.
please.
Okay. So again, you guys kind of make it through this just thick jungle, and you're gonna make it to the point where you get to the shoreline. So you walk probably 7-8 hours, and finally the jungle just clears, and you see this river, this fast flowing river, that heads south. I'm sorry. It's north towards the port, and Azaka's gonna be like, well, I think at this point we just follow the bank south and then we make it straight to the camp. But we should probably camp first here inside the jungle so we're not directly on the riverbanks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm gonna take it. I gotta pee really bad. So I'm gonna take a 2-second break. 2 seconds, guys. I have to pee really bad.
God damn. You flatters. Are we gonna make it to the camp tonight?
We have to, I think.
I think so. I sure hope so.
I hope so, yeah.
We get there and it's just overrun with zombies.
These damn traveling montages, man.
I told you we should have gone across the ball.
We had a mission.
I will say though, I'm so glad we do traveling this way.
Yes.
Now, when we went from Port Nyanzaro up to Fort Bellarmine,
God,
oh
that
my
was
god,
torture.
that was like 5 sessions just
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, it was a pain.
Well, like the way that this module is set up is that your travel is where you get your grinding experience from.
Right,
What gets you up to level.
but it's so just
It's
grinding.
tedious.
Yeah,
It's tedious, and because every one of the battles is so deadly, like I mean, we lost 5 members on the trip up there and back
Right.
on a like a 8-day trip.
right.
To Fort Belranian.
Yeah, I mean, we can make it fun, right? Just in the role playing and all that, but it's as far as advancing the storyline, it just takes forever.
Yeah,
We're talking
I
about how
agree.
much nicer our new travel system is for actual gameplay.
I had no idea.
Okay, so Azaka finds this nice little alcove. She's like, I think this is going to be a good spot to rest. Is everybody good here? I mean, it's midday, so it's not like super late in the day. It's like 3 to 4. But her recommendation is if you go further during the day, you're going to be pretty much mid travel to the camp. And you don't want to get stuck on the river.
No. I
Yeah.
think it's a good place to
That's
rest.
a good idea.
Okay. So this is going to be a longer rest. It'll probably be about 12 hours to 15 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
So more like 15. So we're going to do 5 shifts. Azaka's like, well, I mean, I could take the first if you guys want some company. I don't care. But I suggest we get some sleep for this.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
Silver fourth.
Binks fifth.
Yep.
Okay. So after the first shift, Azaka's like, goes and kind of taps Vinny on the forehead. Well, I think it's your shift.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
So while I'm on my shift, I figured we're close to the river. Like, are we within eye shot of the river?
Yeah, you're probably 100 yards from the river.
Okay, I don't want to get out of the eyesight of the group, but I would like to go down to the river and maybe start seeing if I can't spear some fish with my crossbow.
Okay. So give me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, while I'm down there, I'm kind of fishing through my pockets looking for my flask, and I'll find the 2 gems. Do I don't remember. Do I recognize the gems? Like, did I see them?
I don't remember. Where'd you get those from, Binks?
That was in the flaming finger.
Firefinger. Fuck.
There were the 4 chests up there. I grabbed the second, and I think I would have opened them up and kind of like, ooh, I got 4 gems.
Okay. So I don't know if you would know where they're from,
Do I
but
make a history check.
we'll just say Binks said it out loud. Ooh, I got 4
I wouldn't have
gems.
like hit it because I think we were like Christmas Day, like opening it up.
Okay.
Ooh, look what
That's
I
fair.
got.
That's fair.
Okay. So as I'm kind of rifling through looking for last couple drops of whiskey or whatever that I have in my flask, I'll find the gems, kind of look at them, and kind of just mutter to myself, "Fuck now."
Okay, so give me a perception and a survival for the fish. Okay. You come back with 2-3 fish. It's a pretty successful night. It is pretty quiet.
So before I wake anybody up, where's Jeffrey sleeping?
I would imagine he's probably pretty close to Binks. Maybe not like cuddled together, but
No, but we're definitely next to each other.
Benny's gonna kind of look at the jewels. Be like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Benny?" And he's gonna reach down and put the gems in. Does Jeffrey have a pouch or anything?
oh yeah.
He's gonna put the gems inside Jeffrey's pouch.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand with advantage. Yeah, I mean you slip them in there. Okay.
Fucking stupid assholes.
Okay.
Thank you, human.
All right. You wake Invictin up.
Yeah, I'll wake him up. But hey, come on, man. Oh, you're up.
All right. Hey, did you see anything of interest overnight?
Well,
Or you're watching me?
caught some fish. Hold up a stringer full of fish.
Sweet.
You-
Yeah,
you
go
eat, you eat them raw.
I certainly can.
Okay, I'll throw one in the whole fish. We'll something keep you company on the watch.
Great. I'll just bite into it right there and just say thank you with my mouth full.
Okay.
Get some good rest.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a perception check, Victim.
I believe my perception checks are pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I don't like this.
He's smiling.
You during your perception check, you finally see the chewinga, and
Okay.
it is again digging through Binks's bag.
God damn it. I'm gonna have nothing left.
Oh, I see one. I'll set down the fish that Vinny gave me, and I'll slowly kind of walk over it and say, "Hey, little fella, what are you doing?"
As you talk to
Get
it,
to do anything.
as you talk to it, it runs away.
Okay.
It just poof, gone.
Oh shit! I'll say to myself, I'll just go back, grab that fish, sit down, and start eating it some more, and just keep a close eye on the area around us.
Okay. So other than the Chewinga playing, pickpocket with Mr. Binks here, nothing happens.
Sweet.
I think Binks, you were fourth, or Silver was fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was 5th.
Yeah, Silver's up next.
Yeah, boy. I say, I'm gonna look out for y'all.
He's been very quiet for all of this. Just kind of taking it all in.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong person. There we go.
Okay.
Why is it still showing Vinny?
It still shows you, anyways.
Oh, does it? Well, then that first
Yeah.
one was correct. The 14.
Yeah, I think that's just your display name.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Again, you catch the Chewinga sitting on Binks's chest this time, just staring at his face.
I imagine these are like the brownies from Willow. They're just these
We
little
stole the
fucking
baby for the stupid Dakini!
while you were taking a pee-pee.
Yep.
But you were taking a pee-pee!
Except more magic and less talking.
So not a brownie.
I love that movie. Alright, so I think Silver would he'd probably stay really still and just kind of watch what it does. If it makes any movements towards its bag, I think he'd kind of try and shoo it away.
It's just sitting there kind of like staring at him.
He's not going to move, but he will say, you seem to have taken a liking to him.
And it disappears. Okay. So now, Binks, it's like 4 a.m. and it's still dark out. Go and give me that last perception check.
Yeah. Let's see here. Perception. Here we go. Ooh, 8.
Ouch.
Okay. Not really used to having this much just like camping time. You start to think about like all of the people that you knew and you've lost. And so you kind of like just start dazing off.
Okay. Daydreaming, looking up at the is the sun up at this point, or is it just beginning to come up because we went to bed early, so this is normal morning, right?
I mean, 4 a.m. It's still dark out, but like as you kind of daydream and doze off and think about like,
Yeah. Counting any remaining stars I can see up there. And then kind of associating each star with each person I've seen kind of fall since my time has been in Chult. And then eventually it's going to kind of relate back to my mother and, the horrific tragedy of losing her. And then, yeah, I believe at that point I'd kind of like doze off.
okay. So as you kind of like hit that last where you don't really realize you fall asleep, but then you kind of catch yourself. You look around and you kind of take note of who all's there and who isn't.
Is so somebody missing?
Yeah, so it's maybe 6, 7, so the sun's starting to rise, and in that panic, you start counting and recalling who is in your party.
Okay.
So you go over to Vinny. Vinny's there.
Check for Vinny.
Azaka's there. Victon's there. Silver's there.
And right next to me, I check for Jeffrey.
You reach out and you kind of feel the your sleeping cot, and Jeffrey's gone.
So immediately I'm gonna. I think I would go over to Vinny, start shaking him awake. And, what did you do to Jeffrey?
What?
Where's Jeffrey?
What the fuck you on about, man?
Jeffrey, where is Jeffrey? He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
Yeah, what did you do to Jeffrey?
I didn't do anything to the fucker. I put the jewels in his bag and I went to sleep.
Jewels? What jewels?
Come on, man. The jewels you gave me or slipped to me, whatever. I put him in his bag and I went to sleep. I didn't touch him.
Can I do an insight check on him? I know. I know that he's not lying, but
Well, I mean,
think so.
your character's being honest. You have a good check. You have a good idea that he's being honest.
Look,
well, he ain't here.
all right, I'll get up. I want to look to see if there's any kind of tracks or anything.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
You're the hunter.
Hey.
Look for tracks.
Shh, listen. Shh. I just woke up. Let me clear my head. Let me do this, okay?
All right. As he's doing that, I'll go around and I'll wake up Victor, Silver, and Zaka.
So,
What's going on?
Jeffrey's gone.
Really?
as you look for tracks, you see giant footprints, like actual, like larger than human footprints, but giant footprints. Not like a giant, but a large creature's footprints.
They look like humans, but they're not. They don't look like giant footprints because I would know.
Yes, they are not giant footprints, but they are larger than a human's footprints, but they look like a human's footprint.
Okay, gotcha. Larger than normal humanoid footprint.
Yes. And they come in, and then they head straight out. And so you look kind of where Jeffrey was sleeping. You do see his bag still there. You don't see a struggle, but you see the footprints head out and kind of to the, we'll say to the west, more towards Camp Righteous, but not towards Camp Righteous.
All right. Look, here. I'll point out. Some big bloke came through here. Looks like he made a beeline for the boy and took off. We need to get our ship. We need to do something.
Yeah, we're gonna follow these.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm not leaving Jeffrey.
So you guys stoked the fire, or you put out the fire really fast. Zaka cleaned up her shit real fast. You all cleaned up your shit just real fast and moved out. I would imagine, Binks, you grabbed Jeffrey's bag and cot and everything.
I'll roll up the bedroll.
I'll for the first time, I'll take the lead.
Okay, so you're following these tracks, and you feel a drip on your face. Another drip. A third drip.
Why'd we stop?
I'll kind of wipe it and then feel my face and then look at my hand.
Oh, it's blood. And so as you
Follow the tracks.
as you look up, you see Jeffrey. It's hard to describe. Skinned, and just organs are kind of like he's hung upside from his feet, and skinned and organs are just hanging out. A la Predator would be a good example.
And I'm gonna like bump into the back of Vinny and just like, let's go, follow the tracks, keep going.
Listen, hang on.
Azaka's gonna see it and instantly grab you, Binks.
What? We gotta keep going. Follow the tracks.
Binks.
Um,
Binks.
Look, don't, whatever you do, don't look
What?
up. I'm sorry.
Well, at that point, yeah, Binks is gonna look up.
And I'll definitely look up with him.
So you both see it, and you both
Yeah.
see this mutilated Jeffrey.
And my heart sinks for Binks, and I'm just gonna drop my jaw in awe, and I'm just...
Hey, hold him back. Hold him back.
Yeah, as I look up and make the contact and see Jeffrey's face kind of hanging down, looking, I will fall to my knees and just start like screaming, "No, no!"
Binks,
Um,
it's
And
it's gonna
just,
be
like,
okay.
I'm
Binks,
a
it's
puddle
okay.
on the ground.
Vinny's gonna go. Vinny's gonna go chop these rope. I wish I would say he did it delicately, but he probably just lets the body fall.
As you're doing that, Azaka does kind of take him off of that path, and
It's my fault, and I'll start like resisting a little bit, but being led by Azaka at the same time, just like screaming, you know, it's my fault. Everyone around me dies. Isn't fair.
she just holds you tight and doesn't. I mean, she's not letting you go.
And after like 3 or 4 seconds of kind of struggling to get away, I'll turn and embrace her and just start like sobbing into her chest and just like grabbing, like literally grabbing onto the back of her and shaking and just crying beyond control.
It's the jungles, son. I mean, what can we say? I mean, these have taken many lives. It's not you. We need to stand strong and do it for, you know, the ones you've lost. Do it for the Jeffrey. We need to figure this out, because maybe once we do figure it out, there's a way that we can bring them back.
Why couldn't they have taken me?
It's not your time. Maybe you're the one that figures it out.
I'm the one that failed.
I understand, but it's not your time. Be strong for Jeffrey. Be strong for the others.
I'm tired of being strong.
Well,
I can't. Everyone around me dies.
I mean, you can give up and fail the ones that have died, or you can keep going and, you know, remember them by fighting, by winning, by completing this stupid thing that we're doing to fix it.
It's not fair. And at
I
that,
know.
he's gonna let go. He's just gonna sit down right where he's at the feet of Zaka. And he's just gonna he's gonna continue to let tears pour out of his eyes.
And she's just going to rub your head the whole time. So while that's happening, Vinny, what are you doing?
Hey, Victor, come here.
What?
I'm gonna kind of lay his body out, and I wanna look it over, see if I can get any kind of clue from the body about who or what might have done this.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Yeah, and I'd like to kind of take a look at it too, see if I see anything, just to help
Can
him.
he, since he's helping me, can I have advantage?
Since you're both from Chult. So what you find from your medicine check, you haven't seen this before. This is not from Chult. Taking into account the footprints and the way this was done, you know it's not human, but it's a humanoid.
Just to clarify, I've only been in Chult for about 6 months. I've born and raised in Faerun my whole life.
Right. You know it's not from Chult.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
don't. You've heard, kind of looking at it, it brings up some nightmares that you've heard of demons from the nightmare that steal kids, steal, you know, the weak, play games with people, and just brutally murder and feast and live off of these. The nightmares just call it a creature. You can't pinpoint what type of creature it is, but you kind of recall from living, you know, in the wilds and living in all of these different areas. You have an understanding that it's what people consider their nightmare.
used to have stories back east. I don't know about you all, but about creatures, spirits, demons, monsters that take children. I don't know. Do you got like a blanket or a sheet or something?
I'll grab the blanket that I was using for my rest overnight, and I'll hand it to you, Vinny.
Alright. Vinny's gonna do his best to kind of wrap the body.
And I'll try and help make sure it's as well wrapped as we can get it.
So we'll fast forward a little bit.
Well, wait. I don't want to fast forward yet.
Yeah, I have something I want to do too.
Vinny's going to, as he's kind of wrapping the body after he gets done, he's kind of just staring at it. He's going to give a big sigh. He's going to get up. He's like, come on, to Victon. And he's going to march over to where Binks is. He's going to say, all right, get up off your asses. We got a friend, or we've got some avenging to do. He's going to look right at Binks.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk in between Victon and Vinny over to the body. I'm gonna roll back the sheet or the blanket just to his neck. I'm gonna take 2 gold coins out of my pocket. And I'm gonna place them over the eyes of Jeffrey. I'm gonna say, give these to the boatman as you cross the river. You're always a harbor boy. You will forever be a harbor boy. I'm sorry I failed you. And at that point, I'm going to roll the sheet back over. I'm going to druid craft a flower that we would have kind of messed around with it back at Waterdeep or Boulder's Gate. Excuse me.
Boulder's Gate.
I got Dragon Heist on the brain at Boulder's Gate, and I'm gonna place it right in the center of his chest. And I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna walk through Vinny and Victon again, and just head upriver.
Where you going? Look, the tracks go west, man.
Thought we were going to Camp Righteous.
No.
We should find out who did this.
This kind of shit don't happen when I'm around. And if it does, those that did it lose their balls. I know you're upset, man, but now's the time to bite your lip and take out that emotion on the assholes that did this. Look, there's tracks right there. They went that way. These are fresh tracks.
You said you.
I can't put the party at danger.
This ain't about the party. This should be personal for you. Listen. This is what men do. You know it.
If everybody agrees, if there's one dissenting voice, we don't go. We go to Camp Righteous.
I'm with you. Let's go after these sons of bitches.
I've killed 5 people in my life, and every single one of them deserved it. I think it's time we add to that list.
What is Asaka's opinion on all that?
She's kind of drying her eye as as this whole thing happens, and she's gonna say, "Well, we got to deal with the body first. Do a proper burial. I mean, we can send him out to the river to sea. However, you guys do it in Baldur's Gate. And then I say we hunt this bastard."
I am in agreement. The Drow are not known for taking actions against them lightly. We'll find the people that did this, and we'll give them the same fate they gave to your friend.
And Azaka's gonna reach her arm around Silver and say, "Well, I don't think you have a dissenting voice here. We stand behind you, Binks.
100%.
We stand behind Jeffrey. Let's do it for Jeffrey."
Fucking hell.
For Binks and Jeffrey.
Then we do this for Jeffrey. I'm gonna start like away from the river. Start trying to dig a hole with whatever I can find.
Here, hang on.
Yeah. So I say at this point, everybody.
I've got a shovel in my pack. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody helps dig, and then we do. This is where I was going to fast forward to. Bodies placed at the bottom, buried. Nice little, tombstone made out of a couple sticks. Azaka's going to say, "Well, does anybody want to say anything before we shove off?"
I'll say something if that's okay with you, Binks.
I'll just nod my head as I'm looking down.
I might not have liked the pup that much, but he meant something to you. And I don't know, that seems important. And I don't know him that well, but certainly seemed like he might not have had the nicest life possible, which, if you believe the stories, it's something better for him on the other side.
Thanks. Thank you, Vinny. It means a lot. Jeffrey may not have been one of the biggest or the baddest of the harbor boys, but he was a harbor boy. No matter what happens, they do live on, and we remember them, and we carry a little piece of them with us forever. And however long my time is here in Chult, Jeffrey will be with me, and I will bring that little piece of him back to Baldur's Gate, and I will tell whoever is willing to listen how brave Jeffrey was and how much he sacrificed to help others. And then that's it. I kind of just start to back away. Head down.
Okay. So, where the body was found, Silver, you do pick up the trail. It does continue to head west towards the river. It heads further southwest at this point, almost as if it's going to Camp Righteous, and then the trail disappears.
Like it's headed towards Camp Righteous.
You would assume that from the way it was going, but it just disappears.
Fuck.
Why are we slowing down?
Trail's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
It's gone. There's tracks here. There's no more tracks. Has it been rainy or muddy or anything?
It stopped raining, and the ground. So you all leave tracks as you walk. The ground is hard enough that it leaves a soft imprint of where you're at, but the rain hasn't been here for a day or two. So it's soggy enough that yes, it does leave an imprint, but it's nothing. You would assume from your days in the jungle, nothing has washed away.
Is there
So-
a trail?
There is a clear trail. Once Vinny points out to everybody where these giant footprints are, there's a clear trail until it kind of hits. It doesn't go in the water, so it's far enough away from the water that you would assume it just doesn't disappear with like the rise and fall of the water. But the trail, just as Vinny said, it's here and then it's not here. Almost as if whatever it was disappeared.
There's some magic in front here. I mean, there are plenty of people who have the ability to disappear when they need to. Teleportation, transportation, that kind of thing. Perhaps we should head to the camp and look for any large fellows.
I think we're close enough that that's our only option. Either we're gonna find that son of a bitch in camp, or we're gonna find out clues to find him.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's the best choice right now. And if we don't find him there, we can finish up our business in Camp Righteous and look around the area some more. Hopefully we won't spend too much time there.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. We could all probably use a real bed for a night. Check around in the morning. Find these sons of bitches.
Okay, so as you guys continue to walk, you follow the riverbank down, and then you walk for a couple hours, kind of sullen, kind of quiet, not really doing much. You're kind of on a mission. You do see a giant. It's not giant. It's 100 feet tall. Statue of what looks to be a man holding an alligator on his back. And Azaka's going to say, well, we've made it. Here's Camp Righteous. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
No, we have to keep going.
Nice.
So we're going to end it here. Thanks everybody in the chat for watching. It gets a little heavy sometimes. I do want to give everybody in the party, even Silver, who couldn't make it tonight, he had some internet issues, a point of inspiration for the level of role playing that we did tonight.
Nice.
So we do have a point of inspiration, which is a 1d8 to any roll you want to add, attack or skill check. But we're going to end it here. So thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to tune in next Friday. Binks, you're good next Friday? Or
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know
Witness
if
it.
I didn't know if you had graduation.
No, that was yesterday.
Okay. So next Friday we'll be back. Hopefully maybe not have such a deep episode. and be sure to tune in. I do want to say, whoever's watching, we do have some plans for maybe some actual talk portions of this coming up. Maybe some Ask a DM, some topics that we see as DMs and players that we don't get to talk about very often. So I know as your viewer, you don't have all the insight of what we see. So we'll have something come out. Be sure to check my Twitter if it's out there. Or if you want, join the Discord, which is down below. Not the damn lag Discord, the one that's below that. We'll be talking about it more. So thanks everybody for watching, and we will end it here.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
See ya.